Probably tired a little bit, but we live off of the Android. We're not even live off of the iPhone. We live off of the Android. Hold on, we're going live in here. Miss Hash, what's good? This is a random live. What's good, Anna? Where you from? Trying to set this up. Appreciate that. Where y'all from? We gotta try to make this work to our best abilities, man. See, this is my iPhone right here. We vlogging off the Android right now. This is my iPhone. I am light skinned. We gotta have the light, man. The light matters. I'm starting to realize we live in a highly competitive world. Everything is competitive. I'm not the biggest hip hop like um, connoisseur in the world, but certain like songs, if you listen to, the early 2000s, bro, people was so competitive. Like Jay-Z, Eminem, 50, like the state of hip hop was so competitive. Like it just had me thinking, like, bro, if you want to win, you got to be extra competitive in life. You can't be one foot in, one foot out. You got to be dead ass. You know what I'm saying? About life, bro. Let me see. So I came to the conclusion that was good card. I came to the was good pure. I came to the conclusion that it's not that people can't understand game. It's that people feel unable to consistently execute game. Guys open their phone, their brain immediately thinks, what do I say? Then they try to manufacture something interesting. You sub. I actually need like 5 to 6 subs right now. But they say, what do I say? Right? This is the actual term that makes most guys not be good with women. They ask themselves, what do I say? Like that's like the worst question you could ask yourself. Abigail, what's good? Where you from? How old is you? But they ask themselves, what do I say? When they ask themselves, what do I say? That's a catch-22 question. You can't ask yourself, what do I say? But most people ask themselves, what do I say? Then they try to manufacture something interesting. That's the second thing they do that leaves them at a dead end because that creates pressure. Pressure makes you monitor yourself. Monitoring yourself kills spontaneity, right? Good afternoon. I mean, good night. It's 11 o'clock. Then the interaction feels forced. Once you monitor yourself, you kill the spontaneity, and then the interaction feels forced. Then you interpret that feeling as I don't have game. So you hesitate to text that woman. You hesitate to say what you want to say, whatever it is. Then here's the loop that we're talking about in this video. It leads to less practice. Less practice leads to less confidence. Less confidence leads to even more hesitation. And then you loop on that, those three things over and over again. Less practice, less confidence, less hesitation. I mean, more hesitation. And you go around on those 3 points. Like right now, if I was to say, I don't know what to say right now in this video, that leads to me having less practice doing talking into the camera. Then it leads to less confidence. Then it leads to even more hesitation. That's the cycle. It all starts with less practice. When I say go outside and approach 15 women a day, people say they look at me like I'm crazy. Because it's easy to look at me like I'm crazy than to go outside and talk to women. It's easy to look at like the messenger. Get mad at the messenger. That's a loop. Guys are looping on no game. And the solution isn't another 50 texting rules. The next level is much simpler. Draco, what's good? I have not observed any game. Stop trying to prove that you're good at texting. Start using texting to discover whether there's actually a connection. Like right now, 50 chat GPT prompts for manosphere incels. You don't need to impress every woman. You need to get comfortable doing 3 things. Number 1, notice something. Something she said, posted, does, wears, likes, where she lives, etc. Number two, respond naturally. Say what genuinely comes to mind instead of searching for the game response. Number three, move somewhere. The conversation eventually progresses towards flirting, a call, meeting, or dies. See, a lot of guys forget that things die. People forget that things die. Just as fast as you meet a pretty face, you start trying to get at her, it's dying every time, every day from that point on, unless you water it or you grow it. Crams was good. Yeah, man, I didn't expect it either, bro. I actually earlier left, went out, went to go cash a check, went to this seafood place on the beach, and then came back to the crib, ate that food, chilled, and I didn't expect myself to go live either. But I'm like, man, you know what? We live in a competitive world, competitive nation, and it's like if you don't want it, you ain't gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? It was good, Abby. This is all shit you read on ChatGPT, bro. That's not game. Cutie, what's good? Where you from? Destroying? So it could die. So everybody who's learning game, learning dating, always know that it could die. You know what I'm saying? Because see, people fear things dying because that's how Americans are trained to think. But in reality, knowing that something could die gives you a better spiritual aspect because it's like I'm gonna water it, I'm gonna take care of it. Like if you meet a chick, if you ever you meet a chick, you should be talking to her and watering that relationship enough to where it feels real to her. Because you got to think about how many guys actually suck with women and how much you can't fit in with that class of people. That how much you don't want to fit in and blend in with that class of folk. Now, yeah, there's gonna be women who think like, oh, he's thirsty, he's hitting me up too much, blah blah blah. But you shouldn't pay those women no attention because attractive women like attention and they want you to push up on them. You know what I'm saying? Not only attractive women, but women who like you, women that's highly interested. They're not gonna take your advances as thirst. So again, this is the moment where if you're not good with women, then you're just not good with women. Appreciate that, Donnie. Shout out to Donnie for the gift. So, for example, instead of thinking what's the perfect opener, think what about this woman actually makes me curious? That question fits much better because most people don't genuinely care about generic questions like how was your weekend. Most people need something that gives their brain a reason to engage. And here's the bigger thing: you don't need to grow your texting skill and your dating skill simultaneously. You can make texting your practice arena. Your goal for the next few weeks shouldn't be, I need to get women. It should be, I need to become comfortable initiating, responding, flirting, and progressing without freezing. That's a skill. And every awkward conversation counts. You aren't trying to eliminate awkwardness. You're trying to become the guy who can experience 10 seconds of awkwardness and keep going anyway. That's where the growth is. Game isn't knowing what to say every time. Game is being present enough to figure out what to say next. I mean, not putting too much pressure on yourself to already know what to say. Guys might say, game is being present enough. I mean, listen, game is being present enough to figure out what to say next. You don't need to have the whole conversation planned in your head. For example, she says, I'm from West Bumblefuck. You say, you don't need to, wait, hold on. You don't say shit. You say this to yourself. You don't need to immediately think, what's the perfect flirty response? Just be curious. What part? She says, Bumblefuck, West Bumblefuck. My bad, y'all. So now she tells you the town of this, the part of the town she's from. You say, now you have something to work new to work with. Maybe you know the area, maybe you don't. You respond to what she actually gives you. Then eventually, heard you escalation. That's the conversation. The trap most guys get stuck in trying to perform game instead of participating in the interaction. They're thinking, am I being interesting? Is this good enough? What should I say? Am I losing her? Instead, your mental posture should be, what is actually happening between us right now? That's what we mean by being present. And this is why I don't think the next breakthrough is learning 100 more lines. It's getting enough reps that your brain learns, oh, I don't have to know what to say beforehand. I just I can just respond to what's happening. That's when texting starts feeling much less like a test. So should I just say anything? Pretty much, but not literally. Say anything. Think, say something genuine and relevant. A simpler filter, notice something, react to it, ask or add something if you're actually curious. Don't over edit it. Example, her, I just got off work. You can say, finally, laughing emoji. What kind of work got you that tired? Question mark. That's not a magic line. You're just engaging with what she gave you. And sometimes you can just make a statement. That sounds exhausting, laughing emoji. Then let her respond. The skill you're building, the skill you're building is not producing perfect text. It's keeping yourself engaged without freezing. So yes, say something rather than waiting for the perfect thing. And yes, your mind might still be blank. And that changes the problem. If your mind is genuinely blank, telling you just say something isn't very useful. Your brain may be treating every text like a performance test. So instead of generating conversation, it starts searching for the correct answer and finds nothing. What are y'all talking about, man? I'm totally lost with what y'all talking about. Some random woman commented in my comments, we go on a date. How am I gonna go on a date with her if she's random from across the world? Dates for everyone? What does that even mean? What are y'all talking about? Is that above? What are y'all talking about right now? But anyway, your brain may be treating every text like a performance test. So instead of generating conversation, it starts searching for the correct answer and it finds nothing. Try reducing the task to one tiny question. What did she just give me? Not what should I say, not how do I flirt, not how do I keep her interested. Just what did she give me? If she says, I'm at work, you have work. You have the word work. If she says, I'm from Bumblefuck, you have Bumblefuck. If she says, I love cooking, you have cooking. You have the word cooking. If she says, I went to the beach yesterday, you have beach. You don't need creativity yet. Grab the noun. This is teaching guys how to be apex communicators. Grab the noun. Grab the noun. That's going to allow you to participate and respond using the noun that she gave you. Then you can either explore it. Where do you work? Relate to it. I actually been meaning to get back to the beach. Play with it. Pause. So you're telling me you can actually cook? Laughing emoji. And if even that feels blank, use the simplest possible response. Oh, word, laughing emoji. Then let the conversation breathe. How many of y'all ever text a woman, oh, word, and then just a laughing emoji? See, guys don't even say things to women that women would say to us. They wouldn't give a fuck if you ever text back. They would just like, oh well. Neon was good. I'm here too. It's always good to find common ground. Break that down. What you mean? What you mean by that? So say, oh word, laughing emoji, and let the conversation breathe. Your immediate goal isn't becoming an amazing texter. Remember that, chat. It's not to become an amazing texter. It's teaching your brain. A blank mind doesn't mean I can't continue. I can take the smallest thing she gave me and work from there. Once that becomes automatic, your personality has more room to come out. Does that make sense? A blank mind doesn't mean I can't continue. See, guys listen to their blank mind. Their mind goes blank and they take that as an instruction that, hey, I don't got no game. Laughter makes the convo flow. Common ground like finding something you can build from it and she engaged in the convo. Common ground like finding something you can build from it and she's engaged in the convo. I think we're saying the same thing, bro. But I'm talking about like your mind going blank in the middle of an interaction, which my mind goes blank a lot, if I'm being 100. My mind goes blank every day. I could be talking to family and my mind just go blank. I could be talking to anybody and my mind not necessarily go blank, but it'll be like a mismatch of like, dude, damn, I don't know what to say or like, you know, for sure, what's good? I'm agreeing with you with what you're saying when it comes to texting a female. Yeah, I mean, your mind goes blank because your mind says I gotta say some fly shit, and that's automatically a fail because what's really fly? If like really, like when you are the man, you set the tone. So there's no such thing as fly if you're supposed to be fly. And that's an oxymoron because women could tell if you're trying, and if you're trying, then they're like you're lying. But if you're chilling, then you're killing. So it's kind of like, shall we say, like that bad boy image that people talk about? It's like the bad boy has no need to try. You know what I'm saying? To be cool. Like if you really study nature, it's like if you're cool, the being cool is just saying whatever you feel like saying. You know what I'm saying? It builds sexual tension. It builds sexual tension. It builds sexual tension. Appreciate you, Crims. It builds sexual tension because I noticed that I could go into two different states. I could go into a state where I'm like, damn, like I'm hyper vigilant about what to text this shit back, but I could be in this other state where I really don't care at all, and it really don't matter. Gervonta was good. I could be in a state where I don't put any attachment to outcome. There's zero attachment to outcome. You know what I'm saying? So a blank mind doesn't mean you can't continue. And we could even compare this to the chessboard analogy. It's like I'm not the number one chess player in the world. So there's times where I'm playing chess and I'm playing randomly, like, damn, what do I do next type shit. It's like, do whatever you want to do at that point because you're going to lose regardless. But what I'm trying to tell guys is that the problem is that they're trying to win, like, instead of trying to learn. See, game in terms of dating is a game of sacrifice, not a game of success, but a game of 100 bricks. You build up all these bricks until you finally built something worth saying is built. I built something. Bird, what's good? Like the path to success is built with blood, sweat, and tears with this shit. Cause guys be wondering like, how do you talk to women? And it's like, how don't you talk to women? It's instinct. It's instinct. Guys been talking to women before Riz was a thing, before game, before before pickup lines or all of that. Because it's certain fundamental things in nature that's already witty and like that. Like push pull is already in nature. Push pull is already a part of nature. You know what I'm saying? So when you texting women, it's like, bruh. And this video is about the gap in between the messages, not the literal message. Because I told you about the video windows. It's 24 hours in a day. Like right now, it's 11:24. Like people want to see your highlights, bro. People want to see a woman sitting on your lap. People want to see you interacting with the hus, whatever. And it's like, bruh, I was just talking to a shorty earlier. After I cashed my check, I went to take a photo in front of this grocery, well, not grocery store, but like the store. Chick came out the store, back and forth, got her number, you know. But my mom had my phone, so that's another thing. Interaction not captured on camera, but shit is still getting done. Um, that's how fast things happen in real life. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people want to see everything. But the shit I tell y'all, man, y'all could take the shit I tell y'all and go get a gang of bitches, man. And it's Friday. It's Friday. You know what does that mean? That means that parties. You know what I'm saying? I literally got a couple dollars. If I really wanted to, I probably could get a little Uber. Nah, cause I got like $6 on Apple Pay. I got on my cash, Apple Cash. $6 ain't gonna get me nowhere. I only got Lyft on my phone. Got Lyft right here. Let's see if I wanted to go to the party downtown. Yeah, if I wanted to go to this party. I mean, it say that standard Lyft is 598. I ain't gonna hold you. It said your debit card was declined. I probably could get a little standard Lyft. I don't want to though. I ain't gonna lie. It's a waste. I feel like it's not a waste of money. I could get in the club for free. I could get in the club for free, but they kind of be they at the door. They be kind of like playing around. But that'd be a hell of a vlog, though. That'd be a hell of a vlog, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I think the club start at like 11. If I'm not mistaken, it's 11:30. What's good, Prince? How you feeling? My life's so all over the place, bro. I gotta pay my cell phone, but I got so many responsibilities. Like that's what I'm saying. I can't. Like I could literally go get a lift, go downtown, blah blah blah. But guess what? How I'm gonna get back to the crib? How I'm gonna get back to the crib, chat? Unless I hit somebody up, see what they doing for the night. Girl told me she preferred to see Spider-Man at home versus going to the movies. At least I tried. Nah, facts. At least you tried, bro. I mean, it happens. She on some nut shit, some nutter butter shit. I thought my boy hit me up, man. Hold on. What you on tonight? Yo, Phase in the motherfucker. I was thinking, bro, should I get a lift and go downtown? But I'm like, bro, I don't even got phone service, so y'all not gonna be live with me. And then, and then I'm like, how am I gonna get back to the crib? Ablution. I only got one sub. Show us you approaching a woman in the nightclub. Should I go to? You know what I should do? I should go to a club out here in my literal town. I don't know, bro. Like, cause I got my town, and then I got like where it's popping at, where all the crazy shit go down. You know that side of town. But that shit kind of dangerous too. So it's like if I don't got it like my own car or like I don't got the bag, then it's kind of like you might as well just kind of like But I don't even got Wi-Fi, so you should do it. Maybe your boy will pay for you. Now I could get in the club for free. What you mean? Y'all are literally sitting on my bike right now. I gotta fix this back. I gotta put the chain on. The back tire is actually full. Like the air is good. Like the tire is perfect. But my neighbor said he was gonna help me fix it, but he ain't never get to it. So it just been sitting there. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe I'll try to do something to it tomorrow. But the reason why, like, okay, so I could have did it, tried it myself more, but I couldn't have because like the tire that the guy at the bike shop gave me is bigger than the tire that size that I usually use. So I don't even know if it's really gonna even go on the thing. Like I tried it and I don't know. Like I gotta have the guy upstairs do it or something. I don't know. I have a feeling my mom still loves my dad. They've been divorced for years, but she got emotional over him being bullied one time in college. Family dynamics are interesting. Let me see. Oh, this is right there. I could get a lift to. I could get a lift to like downtown in my the town that I'm in for like 396. I just gotta change my payment method. Like I'm about to start doing that shit way more, bro. I promise y'all. Like all jokes aside, like I know. Like to be honest, I might not even do this shit tonight, but I'm dead ass. Cause we stacking money as we speak. And I be on TikTok, I be seeing how all these young niggas be like, they be hustling and then while they hustling, they'll get like a lift to another side of town. And I don't even move like that as an older, like as a grown ass man. I don't even be using Lyft adequately, you know what I'm saying? I'm more likely to hop on the city bus because it'd be only $1. But I'm about to really lock in on that Lyft shit for real. And just start using that shit at least a couple times a week, like, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna make shit a little bit more lit, you know what I'm saying? I could have did it today to go when I went to go cash my check or whatever. I also gotta pay my cell phone bill, so but it's a couple clubs on the strip right here, like down the street, all the way down this street, all the way down that street. It's a couple strips. I'm gonna hit up my other homie, like, what's good with you? Let me see. I need to. You know what I need, bro? I need. And it's crazy because like y'all wouldn't even understand a lot of shit. Hold on, let me see. Did you approach 15 women today? I approached one when I went to go cash my check, and I got her number. She ain't never text me back though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But don't think that I don't got shit that I could really pipe down around this motherfucker. Hold on, let me see. Don't go out, my boy. Focus on making your content. Matter of fact, skip going out. Next 5 months, just dump content. Just dump content back to back. How I'm gonna dump content if I'm not really out in the trenches though? That's why I'm like, I'm starting to realize that every app is connected. If you do like I've been doing shit from the crib for the whole basically the whole time. The least I could do is use Lyft app. The least I could do is use Lyft and start paying for like little rides here and there, like a $3 shit. Like at least a couple times a week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday type shit. Monday, Wednesday, Friday type shit. And it don't even gotta be like downtown, because like I say, it get dangerous in certain parts of the city. Like it's no point to go somewhere if you don't like. Cause if I was to go to the party downtown, it's mad different people from mad different parts of the city, all going down there just to get pussy. And then Niggas be getting shot and shit. But this the crazier part. It's about 4 or 5 different clubs. Um, but the party that I usually go to that I could get in for free, you literally that shit is from like 11 to 3 or 3 in the morning or so. So you can't get on a city bus and come back. So you gotta have Lyft money, but ain't no telling how much that's gonna cost to get back. It might be more than $3 at that point. So I got money, like so it ain't like I can't. I know I wouldn't be stranded. Last time I remember I went down there one time. I got on the city bus. I brought my electric scooter on the city bus, and then I just drove my electric scooter back to the crib. That shit was fire. That shit was fire because it was some real like summertime vibe. That was like what? That was either last year or earlier this year, but I think it was last year actually. But I know the guy who run the place, so I get in there. I basically paid only twice, and I've been in there like 10 times, 8 times or something. So I really wouldn't be wasting no money either. But they open on Fridays and Saturdays, so it ain't no point to push it if I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But it's also clubs that I could get to like in my town, like in my small like little neighborhood town for like $3 on Lyft. But I can't probably can't get inside of that motherfucker for free. I don't know. I never tried. But I got money. That's the funny part. But I don't like wasting money. But it's not really wasting if it's gonna be vibes. You know what I'm saying? So it's always something you could do. Other than that, you know, you stranded to do things that like shit at the crib or something around the crib that's like, you know, it's already 11:40. Like it ain't really nothing to do. Um Now it needs to have fun too. Facts. It's balance. It's just balance. Facts. I do believe in balance, man. I do believe in balance. I feel like I don't starve y'all enough. I literally, I literally milk y'all. No, I'm just playing. Nah, I ain't give y'all that full experience for sure. I'm not gonna lie. So it's kind of like, and my homie Frank, he do content. He be downtown. You know what I'm saying? Like downtown, downtown. My boy is Spanish. He be downtown, and he do YouTube too. So I just hit him up actually. I was like, "Yo, what you on tonight? You had enough fun, lock in and get your money all the way up." I don't know. It's a catch 22. I had some fun, but not. I ain't have the right type of fun. You got fun, and then you got the appropriate type of fun. You know what I'm saying? That's that college dorm vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that. I don't know. Like I think that what it really is that the way I'm gonna do it just gonna be unique. That's all it is. Cause I could have did it probably last year too, but I would have been rushing. So I really was I really was chilling like, you know what I'm saying? Time for play, time for work. But I don't know what he'd be doing on his free time. What you mean free time? What is free time? What even is free time? We gotta define this stuff. Every day is free time. What is what is a good dating app that doesn't make you pay? I know you said Hinge, Tinder. So they getting laid at nightclubs in the back rooms, perhaps. I don't know. I'm just trying to investigate the most likely things that are going down. Shit, man. You just gotta go outside, man, like I'm trying to do. If you go near a club and women think you're attractive, they're gonna get closer to you and you're gonna be able to talk and create that little vibe. You know, a number close could lead to like what you about to do after the club or what you doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think it's the weekend, bro. The weekend is just a different energy than the weekday. That's how I look at it. Packers winning. I look like Jordan Love. Somebody told me that a minute ago. Somebody told me that a minute ago, like 2 years ago. That's funny as fuck. I see the resemblance, bro. I'm not a football player watcher. Fuck it, I just texted a chick that I used to go to school with. I said, "What you doing?" You know, you start throwing up desperate shots, man. You be like, "Fuck it." Or let me see. Shades closed, but looks like it's sunny out there. It's dark in here in the state. It's all the lighting. The lighting supposed to be a good thing. Cause if it was in the dark, it'd be worse. You feel me? I gotta pay my cell phone bill so we can go outside and stay on Wi-Fi. Like we was doing that last month. That's how y'all know I'm like thinking about going to a party, but in a way, Faye's kind of right because I can't even go without really feeling the wrath of doing such. It's a vicious cycle. That's what nobody wants to talk about. That trying to actually win in life is all like trying to win in life is a vicious cycle within itself. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to win within itself is an awkward situation because they're like when you really look at life, you be like, damn, like shouldn't shit be easy? Like that's what you get to thinking like. But it's like every day, week to week, you say the same thing to yourself. Only way out is to get rich, but most people not gonna get rich. But even if you like fuck, not even get rich, right? But the only way out is to up your financial rank. Like people be like, yo, get into trading, get into this. Like, how the fuck do you get into trading, bro? That shit is like a lie. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck do I get into trading? Like, if I'm already broke, like, you could take some money, put it on a card, and then give it to a fucking business. And then what is that doing? What is that gonna do? What is that gonna do besides make me wait for wish upon a star for something to happen? It's bullshit. And bro, I got a couple dollars right now. I got a couple dollars right now. I'm not about to put that shit. I'm not about to put that shit on a card to send it to Nike. Because if we really want to be technical, we talk about dating and people say money don't matter, looks don't matter. They're tripping. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They are absolutely tripping. I'm gonna tell you why they tripping though. Because me with money is not the same thing as another guy with money. So another guy might be a complete loser in general, but he got money. He not getting no bitches even with money. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna get bitches regardless, but having money just make it easier to do what I'm trying to do. Like a woman really can't do nothing with a nigga that don't got the bag besides get dick, and that's boring. Even if that nigga is her type, it's boring. You know? So stop the cap. Man, we about to start using Lyft though. That's what we about to start using Lyft. No Uber, fuck Uber right now. We using Lyft 3 times a week. Lyft. Good. Good. Cause we gotta listen. My Geo game is trash right now. Ever since my motorcycle broke or my motorbike broke, it broke front tire pop, I fixed it. Back tire popped, I fixed it. Then I think the front tire and back tire popped. And this all happening within like a month. I said, nah, man, the devil really trying me. Not only is the devil trying me, but I gotta get my money up. Cause every time the tire popped, that was what, $19. 19 plus 19, like $38. And then another $38. And altogether, that's what. I'm just letting y'all know that I don't got money to be buying a tire every fucking 2 days, 3 days. Like if you go outside on this shit for a whole day, you might not make it back to the crib without a pop tire. Because these tires are so slim. Just like one of them original mountain bikes. Like even right now this shit feel like because he just been sitting, the front tire feel a little like, yeah. This shit had me feeling like I had to become a motherfucking mechanic on my own. Like I gotta literally get into the mechanic so I don't gotta go back to the mechanic to spend money. And as soon as I started thinking like that, all I did was run into a problem that I'm like, yo, I need help. And I be talking to like people in the city who work on bikes and motorbikes. They be acting like they don't want to help a nigga, which lets me know like it's not even a bad situation. It's just a situation that's fucked. Like, but it let me know like just get your money up because niggas gonna always play around when you need something. People like to play around. It's just like, and I hate to be the nigga to complain about things, but I tried everything, bro. Like right now, I don't even realize this is my third electric scooter right here. All my electric scooters just kept breaking. Like I feel like at this point, I just got to get a dirt bike. And I'm not saying that that's not going. Dirt bikes don't have issues, but at that point, I'll just bring it to the mechanic for real, and have him and pay for that shit. I'd rather do that than keep playing with this little shit, a little bike with a motor on it. Like this shit gonna forever be annoying. Only time this shit not gonna be annoying is when I get the dirt bike. Cause then you know how when you don't need something no more. Cause I could sell this shit too. Like I put it on Facebook Marketplace, like 200. But bro, like I'm telling y'all, everything in life be a process, bro. Everything is a process. And whenever you need somebody, they're not there. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, man. Made the fix tires in seconds. Bro, I got all that, bro. I got all that. True, I always look out for people, but stand tall by myself. I'm used to it, but I still have a good heart. Soon as, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Shit be real out here. Everything on Facebook Marketplace is they selling a lot of bikes, you know, like this Yamaha example. This Yamaha, I would buy this if I had the money. Don't got the money right now. It's only 350. Or this. This is literally what I want, bro. $200. That's it. Facts. I just messaged another girl. We'll see if she responds. Facts. I'm just saying, man. Let me get my hands on one of these. We'll be downtown right now. The devil already know, man. Don't let him get his hands on that shit. Keep that motherfucker down for the count. Get on that shit. I'm gonna have a bad bitch on the back immediately. Nothing but content. Cruising. They selling the cold pressed juices. No, that's not in my town. Yeah, man. You gotta do something different to get different results. They be making you want to go back to selling coke. You know what I'm saying? 40 acres and a mule. You feel me? Something. Cause I got a job interview coming up soon, but it's like, how do I get the bike without the job? That's the thing. Like, the job is full of shit every time. Let me see. Gotta be strategic. Where's your car? Fuck a car. Keep telling y'all, fuck the car. I want no fucking car, man. Four stroke bike, the way to go, pimp. Like having a dirt bike is way better than getting a lift. You just go outside and you leave. You go to your destination, opposed to ordering a bitch ass lift. Shit is bitch made. I'm not gonna lie. I don't got no license. I got my I got a license, like a for a car, like driving license. It's just a demonic country that we live in. I feel like I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna go on wax and say it, bro. And it ain't just the country, like, cause I can't say it's everybody, but it's really just certain folks that may be close to certain other folks. Like bro said, that got a good heart. For every person that got a good heart, they're covered with fucking losers that just make their life way worse and harder than it gotta ever be. And it's like they do such a good job at keeping you in that fucking negativity that it's magical. I'm not gonna lie, it's unbelievable. Get a moped, low CC power bike, not considered a motorcycle with only a driver's license. That makes sense. I'll definitely get a moped. I want to get a dirt bike, but I'll settle for a moped. I think they say some places will let you take one off the lot for $50 down, as long as you pay every month. That seemed like the route. Nah, facts. Have compassion. You did give it to the right people, but the right people, like I was telling somebody this earlier, like I'm a vegetarian. Every vegetarian is far as fuck away from every vegetarian seem like they're fucking hiding. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing that's so shocking is that we be knowing everything in life that would be probably better for us, but the devil plays so many magician tricks. Yeah, yeah. He try to destroy you before you get to the motherfucking thing, like. And then not only that, the things that you want, people don't want you to have. Like, so you can't. You gotta literally sacrifice the relationship with the people in order to get the thing. Otherwise, the people gonna make sure that you don't get that thing. You know what I'm saying? No, like no funny shit. Which puts you in a totally isolated position because it's like you gotta move. And this is what I try to do. That's why it's so funny. Like Like nowhere in my history of my life did I ever try to move so independently in my life. But like at this 31-year-old age or 30 last year, I made it a mission, like,
Yeah. Good.
and motherfuckers still trying though.
Mm, good. Good.
Motherfuckers gonna always try because when you look at nature, bro, and like certain people's survival depends on you not being healthy or great or like the best version of yourself. People be feeling like if you grow, they miss out or lose out or they could have came up on something. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a reason why shit don't change and people don't change. And if you ask them like, yo, why do you do this every time I do that? And they'll literally get either mad or they'll like act like you're the crazy one or they, you know what I'm saying? And you like, yo, this motherfucker do that shit every time. It starts seeming like it's the Matrix. Like this motherfucker do that shit every time. You mean to tell me it ain't gonna be one day where that motherfucker act different? It's like a synchronicity type of, it's like in sync type shit. It's like this motherfucker do that stupid shit every time. Like they life depend on doing the wrong move in that situation. And them doing the wrong move makes you stuck. Cause for some reason the way the matrix is built for people to be like dependent on each other. And when I say the matrix, I'm just saying the world. Like motherfuckers need each other. So it's like all it take is one like fuck boy or fuck girl to do some stupid shit over and over again to keep shit stagnated for everybody because that's the way the matrix is built. Like we could look at anything in history and see the pattern. It's a pattern, bro. It's a pattern. So and you can't not look at it without because if you don't, the longer you don't look at that type of stuff, you get sick. You literally get physically sick if you don't look at that type of stuff. So you gotta look at these motherfuckers like, damn, this motherfucker really trying me, bro. Like, y'all just don't understand. I made spiritual content. I made chosen one content in the past, and now we make dating content. But it's hot as fuck, man. Like the dating content could be fun, but it's even a process with that. If I'm being 100, like it ain't one thing in life that it ain't a fucking process to it. Like, and that's where the stress is all. The stress in the process. That's what I'm saying. People will deliberately try to hold you back, and then if you get ahead, they will try to tank. They'll try to tank your situation in any form possible. People would jeopardize. That's the word right there. Jeopardize. That's why you can't fuck with people. Uh, you gotta be a straight asshole, dang. I don't know. Spawn, what's good, my guy? Dating apps been so so. You know what I'm saying? They've been so so. I promise you. Like, and that's what I was just kind of talking about. Cause when it comes to this dating shit, you kind of meet women from all over to the point where I can't give any dating advice because I can't really tell y'all an exact spot where all women came from. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Like, when we talk about building a roster, that shit gonna be made up of women that come from everywhere. Real life, like weird places that you're like, okay, cool. This it might be a day, one day dating app just work for you. And she might be the most like loyal one. That's what's so funny. So I don't see countless channels say dating apps are bullshit. And I'm like, bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. Cause my dating life says something different. But also, I mean, if I was to sit here and say dating apps are the best thing in the world, it'd be a lie. I meet a lot of women in real life. I meet more in real life than anywhere else. But again, my life is so weird that the dating app actually was one of the most, ones that was down the most. So it's funny to me, bro. It's fun. Life is really unpredictable, but you really have to actually shoot your shot regardless. So it's like that's why I'm sitting here right now. I'm like, it's Friday. I ain't doing shit. This chick just told me she worked tomorrow. She's around Sunday. She said, "LOL, I'll work tomorrow night, but I may be around Sunday." Like you can't even believe what bitches be saying though. Like I can see you do vlogs. I was about to do a video earlier today. I was sitting in the car. I was about to do a vlog earlier today. But guess what? The devil stopped it. I was gonna do a video today talking about veganism. It was gonna be totally lifestyle shit. It's gonna be about veganism and how you can't find a vegan restaurant nowhere in town unless you go downtown. Cause where I was at when I was about to make the video, I was thinking to myself, cause I was trying to get food earlier, and I was thinking like, damn, like all the vegans really be hiding from a nigga. Like I really don't got one vegan friend right now. Like, and I've been a vegan, well, trying to stand on being a vegan since COVID. That's like 6 years. But I've been around a bunch of meat eaters the whole time. Can't fucking escape them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers is like they need you around them. But the vegans are like passive, like, oh well, I'm just gonna go grab my kale and go back home. And like every vegan is isolated to themselves or fuck with who they fuck with. But I think people are like that in general. But when you get on these apps like Bumble and these friendship apps, I mean, I've been on vegan dating apps and everything in the past. Like,
uh,
it just seemed like them niggas in the cult or something. Like, but I'm not done trying because I never really got a chance to like really try, to be honest. And then like, if as crazy as that sounds, I never got a chance to really try to really. Like, I never joined a vegan club. I've never really got into any of the communities for I just went vegan. And but I was surprised. I was gonna make a vlog earlier. I'm like, yo, it ain't. It's a Popeyes right here, gas station right here, Mexican restaurant right here, fish and French fries, fish and chicken right here. Like, and I'm just like that whole like every block is bullshit. Popeyes, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts. Niggas getting ready to build another Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, God damn. Where's the vegan love? There's no vegan love. You gotta literally go find them places, pull up, sit your ass down, and hope the people that's there fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it just feel isolated to me. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta deliberately do shit like that because it ain't like going to the beach to just make a friend on the beach type shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I feel like when you make a vegan friend, they really lock in with you. But it take effort to do that shit because it's a whole lifestyle like change. Because I don't know, I don't know, it's different, bro. I be really asking people what do they eat. They all eat bullshit. That should be crazy. Like how everybody want to be around me eat bullshit. Do you be going out sharking by yourself or going or you got a gang? I don't got a gang. I don't got a gang, but I know a couple people. It's manifesting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying, but I know certain people. But I think by the end of this year, I'm gonna have a little army. You know what I'm saying? A little. I already got people who do content and shit that we just never linked up like that. But I met them before in person and shit. Like I just hit one of them up. Like, but that's the thing, bro. I move on such a different timeline. Like I don't be knowing what niggas be doing. See, I think this guy on the motorcycle, he right in my city. Look like this guy got mad likes. Wait, do I know this guy? So I know it's a guy that I think I might know him. I think this used to be my plug back in the day on some funny shit. He seemed like the type of person to ride dirt bikes. I think this is him. I don't know. Man, I should have stayed in the game. No, I'm just playing. Um, it is what it is. Personal experience still is good for people still learning. Not vegan, ain't it, pimp? Gotta have the red meat, chicken meats and chicken. See, and that's the thing that's so crazy. I'm like, why would you say that if you see? I'm 31 years old. I'm making a choice as a man that's obviously healthy. Why would you even say that? That's the question. That's the whole paradox is the people thinking that it's cool to tell me what to do or thinking it's cool. Like obviously there's something about that bullshit that y'all eat that I don't like. But they want to shove it down your throat when you don't want it. And that's weird. Is that not that's not weird to y'all? It's the same pattern over and over again. Like
Vegan Tierra, located in Cooper City, and their plant-based cuisine is something I'm coming back for. Their natural juices and smoothies that have no added sugar, but they're so sweet. But the top favorites has to be their spaghetti bolognese, along with their impossible tacos that were impossibly delicious. I'm telling you, the flavors are absolutely insane. Cuban wrap is on.
like y'all about to make me mad at this point to where I just force it. Like I'm gonna do everything in my power to do that shit because I'm already on that. I'm already on that. But now I'm about to force it. Taco Tuesday, vegan tacos. I'm gonna name every weekday after something vegetarian and just stand on that shit for the rest of the year. Cause that's inconsiderate when people do like, oh well, where are you gonna get your protein from? No, you need this. I don't need none of that shit. If you keep telling somebody they need it, then they're gonna end up thinking they need it. Like
Solo, especially if women think you're a player, you can get away with so much. So the most player thing you can really do is treat them a little bit good. Buy flowers once or twice. Watch what that shit does. The return on investment, I'm telling you, they're like, no fucking, you got me flowers? You might put tears on a girl's face, bro. I'm telling you, flowers are like $12 on a non-holiday. I got a boy, he door dashes flowers to different girls' apartment. DoorDash. DoorDash is flowers.
man, I ain't doing that bitch.
If you play chess, you understand that your calculative ability is massively increased with forced outcomes. If I make a move and he can make 3 possible reply moves, it's very difficult for me to calculate into the future. But if I make a move and it's check and he only has 1 move, and then I make another move and it's check and he only has 1 move, I can now calculate far deeper into the future because I forced a move. Forced moves allow you to plan for the future more effectively.
Literally, that's what we're talking about right now. If I force it, it's forced. I'm forcing it. As a man, you gotta force certain shit. Otherwise, you're gonna continue to be in the same cycle. Cause there's too many forces all around you that's forcing it. You see what I'm saying? They literally forcing it. They're saying either you grow and say fuck us and don't ever listen to what we telling you to do, or we gonna keep thinking we could tell you what to do. Can't tell me what to do. In fact, I'm telling y'all right now, because listen, I came up with the concept gut butt, your gut health. If my gut health is bad, the whole program fails. My shit got to be straight. I would love to see that. See what? Stop recommending steak on my shit, bro. Crims and I will take you coyote hunting in Wisconsin. You can't eat them though, pimp. Then why the fuck are we hunting that? If y'all don't think the devil is real, y'all are crazy. No limit crims, kill as many as you want and until you run out of ammo. Coyote is a nuisance animal in my state. Not me, I eat very well and go to the gym. They are dedicated to trolls. He said we gonna keep pressing you. I'm not even paying your bitch ass no attention, man. Fortnite was good.
This is the best free video editing app for your iPhone.
Your name, and then she's showing clear interest. Hey, it was cool. It was so nice meeting you, right? You're in there, bro. You're in there. Where a lot of you guys fuck up here is, bro, is that you take this and you start running with it. You start showing more enthusiasm. You start getting more amped up. You're like, oh my God, she's interested in me. Keep it in your pants, bro. Relax, all right? Yeah, she's interested, right? But this doesn't give you the green light to start sending hella messages and start acting like a fucking weirdo or a creep, okay? Or somebody who hasn't been here before.
Man, I can't stand you. Oh shit. Copyright? Tate speaking facts. Facts.
A flashback.
You gonna get low for
Another one. Another one.
Nah, I gotta get a bike. I ain't gonna lie. I had to follow that channel just now. It's too much fun. It's too much fun. Like automatic fun. Like you'll never know what it's like. See, people don't understand, bro. The power of the dirt bike is insane.
Monkey branching is the phenomenon where the person who you're dating winds up setting up a better option while they're still with you. And so it's like a monkey hanging onto one branch and it's not going to let go of that branch until it has grabbed another branch. So it's kind of like, let's say that you are that guy there. She's not going to let go of the branch until she can get with that guy right there. That's Haystack Rock, by the way, in Cannon Beach, which is I think the biggest rock off the ocean coast. I don't know if it's in the world or one of the biggest ones in the world. It's freaking massive if you look at the scale of it. Anyway, look, a lot of guys will then say the solution to monkey branching is that you should not allow your girlfriend to have guy friends. I actually feel the opposite of this, but I'm going to explain to you why I feel the opposite, and then you can let me know your take on this or your position. The reason why most guys do not like their girlfriend to have guy friends is because they are afraid that their girl will meet a better guy than them. I personally legitimately think, but maybe I'm delusional, that I am by far the best guy she's ever going to meet. So for me, when the girl who I'm with is talking to another man, I'm getting excited about it because I feel like until she talks to another man, she's not going to have a context for the value that I'm bringing. Like, I want her around as many of these idiot fucking guys as possible. Like, bring on the NPCs. Like, you want to go talk to that guy? You go for it. You want to talk to them? You go for it. Look, I don't mean to be mean, but my point of view, okay, the position that I'm personally coming from, my point of view is that because I'm the best option, the more guys that she talks to, the more she's going to appreciate me. And if she doesn't talk to another guy, then she's going to forget what it is that I'm bringing, right? It would be like, say this is the biggest rock. That one there, that's the biggest rock. And then that's the only rock that you ever saw. Well, when they go to see these rocks, they go, wait a second, what the fuck? But I have that rock. That's the effect that I'm going for, okay? Now, the other thing, and this goes a little bit deeper, is that the dynamic that I'm looking for is one where there's a chase dynamic. And that doesn't mean that I get off on that. I just find that women have an inherent need to pedestalize their guy in order to feel attraction. I don't need to think that the woman that I'm dating or in a relationship with is a demigod to feel attracted. Like, I don't need to be like, I am having sex with a warlord. I'm having sex with a demigod when I have sex. That's not important for me because I have a man's biology, which pretty much allows me to have sex with 20 people a day if I had the opportunity to do so. And I could have thousands and thousands of children. Because women are limited to having only a small handful of children, they've got to really, really, really pedestalize their guy. So a chase dynamic, from my point of view, it's not that I need that. My ego's not getting off on that. Look, having a girl who's an emotional creature. Look at this. Here's my son coming up. What's up, buddy? There you go. Run. You gonna run? Run. Having a girl who's an emotional creature and probably, not somebody who's exactly imposing, pedestalizing you, that's not something that my ego gets off of. My ego is like, I've got an ego, but it's more based on, can I be the best public speaker of all time? Or can I be the best at game of all time? Or can I be the best teacher of all time? That's where my ego is. It's not like, a girl thinks I'm a warlord. Like, I don't care about that. Okay? My ego doesn't care. But your girl needs to see you like that. She needs to see you as an emperor, warlord, demigod in order for her to sustain attraction. Because of the fact that her biology only lets her have a handful of kids. So she has to feel that way. So she can never, ever, ever feel like her man is second best in any environment ever. Okay? Now, when you're like, wait, I can't be second. Oh, I can't always be the best. That's too high to demand of me. No, you're not seeing it. The best doesn't mean the person with the most money. The best does not mean the person who's the best looking, the most jacked. The best is simply who's the most dominant person in any social environment, right? So if I'm with a girl, say I'm out here with like the family's here, and I'm even just like shaking hands with the other men there, the girl's gonna see the other men are actively in submission and they're actively abiding by my frame. She's gonna see that forever, okay? That's going on forever. Or if there is another high-level guy, then you, she, me, and that guy are not competing for frame, because I'm not going to compete with somebody for frame. I just have it. But if the other guy also has frame, then we're going to collaborate in that frame. And all that's going to happen is she's going to go, oh, my man has allies like this. This is like the other high-level guy here is friends with my man. And these are the kind of allies that I get when I'm with my man. So I understand that the idea that I would stop a girl from having male friends, all of whom are complete losers, because every guy other than you is a loser, except other high-level guys who want to be your friend. And so as a result of that, to stop her from talking to them, like imagine that I'm me, and I'm like, no, you cannot talk to this man right here, his baby. I'm so afraid. I'm afraid you're going to monkey branch me. No. That's not how this works. I'm not afraid that I'm getting monkey branch. The girl that you're with should be aware that you just did a party last Wednesday, and there was 35 women there, all of whom were fighting and clawing for your attention, and were snaking her to try to get your attention. She should be thinking, damn, maybe if I do threesomes with my man, I have a chance of keeping him another month. Her mind should have the inner hamster that is basically just going, like she's going along like that. That's her brain trying to figure out how to keep you, to keep getting the validation of being with you, to keep getting to be the woman on your arm, to keep getting to be in your contained environment, to keep having you be the man who's taking care of her, to keep being the man, to get you to keep being the man who's leading her, to get to time because she has a man like you, and to basically walk around like the fucking queen of everything because you are her man. So the last thing that you'd be doing is like, you better not talk to that guy. You better not have a male friend. No, that's beneath you. That's literally beneath you. And look, the sad truth is, it's just about the threat that that you might go to another girl if she acts in a way that's fucked up. That's not a threat. That's something that pretty much is going to happen.
That's a fucking promise.
Guaranteed anyway. It's just a question of how long she gets to spend time in the blessed environment. Now, after she's gone, she goes on to become what's called Alpha Widow. Alpha Widow is the girl who had the guy she wanted, and then for decades later, what happens, she has the memory of that. And it's really sad because pretty much she could never actually have a real relationship again, because end of the day, whatever guy she's with, she still knows that she would ditch that guy. Her quote soulmate that she even gets married to, she would ditch that guy to go back to you. So it's actually very sad because you're going to have, by the time that you're in middle age, you're going to have 20 or 30 women, all of whom literally can never, ever forget the time they spent with you. So, like, that's really the larger problem is, like, this, like, trail of carnage behind you of girls who can just never forget. They can never fully let it go. And they have to, like, cope and, say that you're a narcissist or a dickhead or whatever. They've got to make stuff up as a way to even cope with the pain they feel every waking moment of their life now that you're gone. And why does that happen? Why does that happen? Because if you're a high-level guy, you've spent every waking moment building value, but the average girl's just never going to do that. They just don't think like that. They don't think to build value. And then as a result, they tend to think about themselves, and because they largely think about themselves, they're not able to put themselves in your shoes, and because they don't put themselves in your shoes, inevitably, they're never able to measure up. But the reason they can't measure up, like they could measure up if they just spent 5 minutes putting themselves in your shoes, think how to add value to you. They usually don't think about that. So as a result, it's a limited shelf life. That's kind of just generally how it works. So as a result of that, the last thing that you're worried about is, oh my God, she's gonna have a guy friend. No, you're building your empire. You're just like living your life, having fun, crushing everything, being the biggest winner, being the best in every environment, and throwing parties, throwing social events, meeting people out. And then as a result, whenever women do come in, they're trying to stay in there for as long as they can. They're not trying to monkey wrench you. If anything, you trying to block that would fuck with that dynamic. Okay? It would be no different than if I'm running an event and everyone there's cheering for me and clapping for me if I'm running a seminar, and then I'm like going into somebody's phone there and being like, are you looking at Tony Robbins? Are you looking at Grant Cardone? Are you looking at Eckhart Tolle? Like, no, it's my event. I'm the man. I'm running the shit. I have the best content. I'm the most hardcore. I'm going to help them the most. I'm going to add the most value. The last thing I'm thinking is what other person they're looking at, okay? Because that is beneath me. So that's how you should be thinking about it, is you're always the best. You're the shit. And the biggest concern is not blocking her from leaving. The biggest concern is just being worried about her for getting alpha widowed and being permanently a fucking wreck and never being able to form a relationship because of the fact that she had you in her life, and it kind of fucks her up. Okay? Because once she had this, now she's got to go back to this or this or this or this or this or just this. And that's probably how it's going to happen. Last thing that you're worried about is her leaving. Biggest thing you're worried about is the fact that she could be sad forever. That's not really what you want.
I'm thirsty as hell. Nah, but that's real shit. Like, you really can't worry about other people. Really gotta build your own legacy. And really can't worry about who these chicks are really like, because it's really none of your business. I ain't gonna lie, man. I might have to go. Nah, damn. Friday. Every store is closed right now, but it's good. Every store is closed right now, but I know one spot where I could probably go get some, cause I'm thirsty, like go get some juice, sodas. But y'all not gonna be able to come with me, man. Y'all are not gonna be able to come with me. Cause we ain't gonna have no Wi-Fi. So should I ride my bike? Probably should ride the bike. Can't wear these, bro. Can't lie. Not comfortable, man. I'm not even blocking them losers no more. They just getting blocked. Like, imagine being that much of a square, man. I appreciate my boy Crims though, keeping them blocked and locked.
When it comes to meeting women, there's a matrix within the matrix, within the matrix, within the matrix. And here's what I mean. When I was first learning how to meet women, I thought my looks and money are not enough. I'm not good enough. But if I could learn some social skills, some tricks and tips, then at some point women could like me. But what you'll come to realize over time is that is the matrix within the matrix, which is basically initially you're like, I'm not good enough to attract a woman unless I look a certain way, I have a certain bank account. Later, what you're saying is, oh, you know what? I'm not good enough unless I use some secret pickup trick. So what you'll notice is that if you want to know when you fully left the matrix, we're in Telluride, Colorado, by the way, it's a beautiful letter. If you want to know what that's like when you fully left the matrix, it is when, and I'm not joking when I say this, I'm not kidding, when you can walk up and talk to a woman, except you don't even talk. In other words, you come and engage with a woman, and you don't even talk at all. And all that you do is just look at her, and you're basically just shooting energy out of your eyeballs. And what that energy indicates is, and don't laugh, do not laugh, no laugh. It basically indicates, I have left the matrix, within the matrix, within the matrix, within the matrix, within the matrix. In other words, what it fundamentally means is complete and total confidence for no reason at all. Just rooted so deeply in your being, okay? The kind of confidence that I had to have when I was in a wheelchair for close to a year, right? You know, I had a really bad accident.
No, facts. That's the facts. You gotta be extra confident.
Write down goals as such. I just do the right thing every single day.
Facts.
It can work for a moment, but not no movement. It can work for a moment, but not no movement. And the reality is this: if your values don't align, if your values don't align, what the fuck am I running up in you for? I'm setting myself up for failure.
Man. Can't even hold you, man. Now on Instagram, they show you how many people seen your photo. I don't even care how many people like it. We don't live for likes on no platform. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I just want to know how many people viewed it. That's the real currency. Like, think about it. If you was Tupac in the late 90s, you don't care how many people like you. You just care about getting on that stage at that. Like, if you're on a stage, you don't care how many people like you. Long as they see you and they know you Tupac, you good. When it comes to being a content creator, like, if you're worrying about being liked, then you're in a slavish position. So I don't try to be in that, because that's going to lead to you not feeling like doing it tomorrow or not feeling like doing it next time. You know what I'm saying? Very slavish position. And it go back to what Owen Cook was just saying about confidence. When you look at somebody in the eye, they're going to know if you needy. Like, it translates to talking to women. Like, if I'm in the middle of Colorado, never been out there before, nobody know me, then chances are you're going to feel out of pocket, out of place. Why am I here? What am I doing here? Blase, blah, so forth, so on. But you're supposed to feel like, nigga, I belong everywhere I'm at. Anywhere I go, I belong there. How you move the needle. You can't move the needle no other way. Let me see. You can't move the needle no other fucking way. At all. But yeah, I got my black bike right here. My Black Panther. This bike hard as hell to Willie. Like, I'll be like, man, I don't got a dirt bike right now, but I could practice Willie in these type of bikes. Certain bikes is easy to Willie, and certain other bikes is like this bike is hard to Willie. But I be watching videos. Some people could Willie anything. They're good at Willieing whatever it is that they messing with at that moment. Yeah, man, I'm probably about to slide out real quick. I don't even know if I'm gonna come back and get back on here. I'm gonna try to. If I'm not tired. But we gotta pay our cell phone bill. We're gonna try to pay that next month. August, September. We're gonna try to pay that September. Go pay that little $40 bill. It ain't nothing too crazy. But that's our only priority right now. Like our main priority is to pay our cell phone bill every month. If I can't do that, then I feel like I'm not even financially stable at all, to be honest. That's the bare minimum. What's good, Jessica? How you doing? Hit that subscribe button for me. We need 3 more subscribers to hit our goal, actually. So I would appreciate it if you just tap that sub button. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to grab a drink from a place. Feel me? I'm about to grab a drink, man. Thirsty. Know what I'm saying? Thirsty. That's what we on, man. I'm about to go to like a hotel, get some sodas down the street. Cause I don't got nothing to drink at all. Like nothing to drink at all. And like I was telling y'all earlier, the devil be having people in certain situations. It don't be nowhere to run, nothing to drink. I got a whole almost $100, but I ain't got nothing to drink. I don't know if I could DoorDash with $6 on like Apple Pay, but I don't know if they'll DoorDash for $6. They'll probably tax you just to bring, cause they tax you for the delivery fee and all of that bullshit. But it's all good, man. We grinding. The struggle supposed to be ugly, bro. It's supposed to be ugly. When we make it out of this shit, we gotta stack every dollar. That's how you come up. Stack every dollar. You dig what I'm saying? Stack every dollar and just make it make sense. Make it make sense. But like I said, cell phone bill, check, get that out the way with. Secure the future. Facts. Exactly. You secure the future by stepping today. Step forward, take 2 steps forward. And then anytime you get hit with something unexpected, you say, fuck it, I can't control certain things. Being honest, some things you should survival mode, but you gotta really, really know what you're doing in order so you don't get back in survival mode ever in life. Cause the way I look at it, 2 + 2 = 4. Know what I'm saying? 2 + 2 = 4. Like, you gotta do stuff to get stuff. or it ain't gonna happen. Period. And everybody knows this. You gotta do stuff to get stuff. If you don't do nothing, you ain't gonna have nothing. Keep messaging more than that, more than that. Message all the chicks you can. Keep going. Sky's the limit. I play the numbers game until I get in a situation where the numbers game don't matter. Like if I'm at a church, like numbers game always matter, but if you go somewhere where you could like be embarrassed, then don't do it. If you go somewhere where everyone gossip, don't do it. But if you're somewhere where you just getting shots up, just get your shots up. Because the more conversations you have per month or per week, per month and per week and per month, it's going to lead to more dates and more sex, if that's what you want. I know it's not gonna feel hot outside. Hold on, let me make sure I got my keys. Feel like, oh yeah, I should bring my wallet. I feel like CJ and San Andreas, he like, here we go again. Here we go again, man. Another mission. But it's Friday, so really I think it's a club that's open somewhere. But we ain't going there for that, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going out here for that. I'm a virgin, so I'm trying to get laid in some type of way. All your friends must be virgins. All your friends must be virgins, cuz. If they wasn't, they'll help you. It's a little chilly out there. It's a little chilly. Nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I pull off here, we're gonna lose Wi-Fi. I'm about to go down the street, get some beverages. Somebody replied on BLK. BLK shit, some bullshit. Have a good night. It was great chilling with you, Will. Yeah, facts. I'm about to slide that way. I'm gonna probably come back though. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna probably be back in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Maybe less. I'm on a bike. So when I come back, we'll probably go live again. I'll be back though.